Bombing, episode 38.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bombing.
That's right.
Episode, what are we at?
38.
38. All right.
This is episode 38 of Bombing, folks.
Yep.
Bombing, it's a comedy podcast. We're comedians. You know this by now.
Yeah. Or if you're just tuning in, you don't. But yeah.
That's right. My name's Ryan Jennings.
I'm Hayden Wyckoff, and we are LA open micers for now.
Yep.
For now. And we talk about, comedy, dumb thoughts.
Bombing on stage.
And in real life.
We do all of those things.
Yeah. I haven't bombed in real life in a while, though, so.
No, I've been pretty all right lately.
Yeah, so.
But this is the pod where we talk about it.
Yeah.
So sit back and relax.
Yeah, let's get into it. First, let's start with the most breaking news, the news of most importance. Blink-182 is back, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right, folks.
It was announced today. Mark, Tom, and Travis Barker, the original lineup, are back for a world tour.
That's right.
And that just that made my whole day.
I'm so
I could
excited.
not have woken up and gotten better news than that.
That's right.
I'm so glad that they're back together. We will be seeing them here in Los Angeles. It'll be my third time seeing the original lineup.
My first time
second.
seeing... Oh, yeah, second.
Yeah, we saw him in Atlanta.
Yeah, my second time seeing Blink.
Real Blink.
Real Blink. I
Yeah.
saw fake Blink once also.
Yeah?
Without Tom, yeah.
Where was that?
At the Ascend Amphitheater in Nashville.
Oh, yeah.
I went there.
I didn't really get on board with that.
Yeah, I wasn't fully on board, but like Nine, the album Nine was all right. It was
Yeah.
pretty good for like who they were then.
Yeah.
And then I've seen Angels and Airwaves twice now.
Yeah.
We both have.
Yeah.
So, yeah, to see them all. And Angels and Airwaves, by the way, has been fucking amazing.
We saw them at the Palladium last year.
I mean, that band has been fucking crazy. We say this all the time. I don't know how they're not like the number one band in the fucking world.
Yeah.
They're so fucking good. But I am excited to see OG Blink again.
Yes. I'm excited for this new album. That band, that's like probably my favorite band of all time for a couple of reasons. Because like when I first found out like what Blink-182 was, I was like in like 8th grade or sorry, like 9th grade, and mom and dad were getting divorced, and I was just like, school sucks, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, this stinks, man. And then I figured out what that band was, and I was like, dude, they're talking about like everything I'm going through right now.
Yeah.
And it was I don't know, it was just, I just connected with it so much, and they were talking about like dick jokes and fucking dogs, and there was like a humor aspect to it. I was like,
But then there was like a cool, sick fucking soundtrack.
yeah,
to
exactly.
Go with it.
It was so tight, and like I figured it out at a point in my life that like I needed to, and it just connected, and like for the rest of my life, I'll be a Blink-182 fan.
Yeah.
Those guys rock.
Yeah. Blink-182 and Angels and Airwaves is like the soundtrack of my whole life.
Yeah.
And even like, they skateboarding also, fucking grew up skating, listening to them, and yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, dude.
It's fucking cool. So yeah, we're gonna see them here in Los Angeles, and then probably in San Diego, just fucking back to back.
Yeah,
dude.
just
Who
drive
cares?
down. Fuck it.
This
man.
might be their last run, dude.
Yeah, dude. Make a pilgrimage down to the Holy Land, where it all started.
I
That also
remember-
started.
Go ahead.
That also started like my fascination with like Southern California. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, these guys came out of there, and like all these other bands came out of there. I was like, dude, what's this place?
Yeah. Southern California, like Blink and like the early Jackass.
Yeah.
I was like, what? This is all happening in California. What is this fucking place?
Yeah.
And like skating started here and surfing. I mean, it's just crazy.
Yeah, man.
And Angels and Airways. I remember in high school, I was like, fuck, dude, I'll never get to see Angels and Airwaves live because they did their their Love Part 2. And then they stopped. They just stopped, and I was like, "Fuck!" I never got to see them. And then they just went on some reunion tour, and they just played all their old shit. Like they didn't have like new shit to play. They were just like, "We're touring again," and we got to see them in Atlanta. And I was like, "This is my only chance to see them." Holy shit!
Yeah.
And it was like the most fun I've ever had at a concert. And then Years go by, 5, 6 years go by, and then bang, they drop this new album, and we got to see him here at the Palladium, and one of their fucking best albums, I think.
Yeah,
their newest one.
I was the same way with Blink. I was like, I was starting to get into them. I was like, dude, I wonder if these guys are playing live. I was like 15 or something, and then I Google them, and they were like broken up since like 2006 or whatever. And I was like, fuck, I'll never get. And then they got back together the first time. And I went to see him with my boy Tanner in Atlanta.
And I was there and on the Neighborhoods tour.
Yeah, and then, no, that was the second time.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
They did an original reunion tour and then Neighborhoods tour, and then Tom left again.
How good is Neighborhoods?
Oh, it's so good. It's their best album.
I think it is, too.
People like, get scree and they get all mad and in their feelings. They're like, no, dude, it's not like punk rock anymore. It's like these guys are 40.
Yeah,
it's you want them to talk about like
it's better than punk rock.
Like school sucks. So like I hate my parents. Like dude, they're 40.
Yeah,
you're 40. Yeah. Also, you're like, what are you talking about?
No, dude, no, it's not their real fucking best album.
You have a 401k, dude.
I liked Buddha. Buddha sucks, dude. Yeah, Buddha fucking sucks.
But not Buddha rocks. But it's like
it's all right.
I love that album, but like
growing up though,
I love the way that they progressed over their albums. They like slowly got a little bit more mature, and Neighborhoods was like the crux of that. It was like it cemented them as like real music, not just talking about like dicks and blowing goats and shit.
And like we grew up with like I remember I was in middle school, 6th grade. You were listening to Blink. You put me on Blink, and it was like what's my age again? Is all the small things. I was like in like 6th grade, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. But then but growing up, I grew up with the albums that came out. So I was like I was in 8th grade listening to like Angels and Airways at that point, like growing up with the rest of the albums, and it was perfect timing.
Yeah, it was good. So I'm glad they're back.
Good job, boys.
Biggest news of the day. Good job, boys. Can't wait for that album.
Love you guys.
Think they watch?
Yeah, they subscribed.
Probably.
Last week we were talking about feeling burnt out.
Yeah.
You know how sometimes you can overwork yourself and you just reach the fucking point where you hit a wall.
Yeah.
And you're burnt out.
Yeah.
And that was me last week. It was both of us last week.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I was gassed, man.
Yeah, just fucking... I didn't even understand how exhausted I was.
Yeah.
Like, because you get so into a rhythm of doing stuff, and us more than anybody else. I mean, we do a lot. We do so much. We pack our week so tight.
Yeah, like sets.
Work, gym, stand-up comedy, 7-8 times sets a week.
Yeah. 3-a-night Thursdays.
Yeah, and then throw in all that little shit like laundry and clean the apartment and go to the grocery store. And I didn't even understand how overworked I was.
And we've been doing that like 10 months straight.
Nonstop.
Which in the grand scheme of things, I guess like isn't a lot, but like for where we are as like open micers, that like it was a lot. And I was like gassed. And we recently just took a week off.
Yeah.
We didn't do like any mics. We didn't...
Anything,
really.
For 2 days straight, we just sat in the apartment, fucking played video games.
And it was a nice reset.
It was the nicest fucking time.
Because I feel 1,000,000 times better now.
So do I.
And also, it makes going back, our first mic back is Late Night Badger and Jam. Tomorrow night. And that's going to be so much fun.
I have new bits now.
Me too.
In that time of relaxing, I've thought of like new bits. And like I was getting burnt out even on my material.
I spent 3 weeks without having like a single new idea because I was just like, I can go and lean on this. I can go do this.
And we weren't having new experiences, which is a part of comedy that people forget. Like you need to do things. You need to live a life.
Yeah.
To gather material, because you do things and then you experience it through yourself, and you're like, oh, this is how I think about this.
Yeah.
And taking some time off and just relaxing a bit, reset my fucking brain. It reset my body, and
same here.
I just feel so much fucking better.
Me too. It gave me a second to like sit back and like reflect. And I've come up with a bunch of new bits like just in the week, just knowing that like, all right, I have like 7 days until I have to do anything.
Yeah,
it was nice.
It was nice.
Observe a little bit more.
Yeah, there wasn't like that. Fuck, I have 2 mics tomorrow night. I need to think of new material, but you can't think of new material when you're just in this fucking constant panic,
Yeah.
and you wake up early and go to work, and then
you're
you
doing
gotta
the
go to the
same
gym.
thing every single day, day in and day out.
You just blink, and
Yeah.
then you're at work. And then you fucking rub your eyes, and now you're on stage at an open mic, and then
Yeah.
you're like, what the? And then you're over here at another mic, and you're
Yeah.
like, what even is life?
I
so
didn't-
to fucking put the car in park for just a week.
Yeah.
Not even a week, a weekend.
Yeah.
It was just, it felt so fucking good. Now
Yeah.
I feel great.
Yeah, me too. I didn't understand the importance of like kind of like taking a break. I think there's two sides to this though, because like lest we not forget, when we moved out to Los Angeles to do the thing that we wanted to do here, it was illegal for like a year.
Yes, it was.
And so finally when like stuff opened back up, we hit it so fucking hard, like making up for lost time.
Yeah.
And we got stuck in this kind of cycle of just hitting it super hard every week. And
Which was good. I mean, look what we've made.
yeah. It was good, but I didn't realize how much that like wore down on us.
Yeah.
Until we like took a weekend off.
Yeah.
And yeah, you need some time to like regroup. There's
It's really important
Yeah,
to,
dude.
to fucking pull off the road
yeah.
and go
And take it and just go. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Okay.
just pull off the
Woo!
road and go sit at a diner and then go
Yeah.
get a hotel.
Yeah.
And just like fucking chill. And just instead of just constant redlining a fucking car.
We were redlining an old Honda Civic for like 10 months straight, and it was nice to kind of like pull in and get the oil changed.
Yeah.
You know, that was neat.
Got the oil change. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah, dude.
We got that oil change.
that
we got
oil
that
change?
coolant flush.
Those new tires, dog.
Yeah, we got a couple of new fucking
Yeah.
shoes, dude.
Dude, I got some new bits I'm excited to do tomorrow for the first time in like 6 weeks. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, this is gonna be good. Like I'm gonna bomb, but like it's gonna be cool.
So do I.
Yeah.
Dude, we hit that car wash.
Yeah, man.
We fucking got that interior clean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel good, man. I'm excited. So, yeah, this week, we'll get back out there and start hitting the mics heavy.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun week, man. But like also like look, we can't like downplay what came from 10 months of just like absolutely fucking grinding.
Everything came from that month.
10 months ago, we hadn't done the store.
Yeah.
I'd never done the improv. I've got both those under my belt.
We didn't even have a podcast.
We didn't have a single episode of the podcast, so it's like
We didn't even have friends.
no, yeah, we didn't even like know anybody. Yeah, we'd never been on someone else's podcast,
Yeah.
which will be coming out soon, I guess.
Yeah, that's another thing I'll bring up later. Where the fuck is that podcast, by the way? Yeah, no, I mean, in 10 months, we've just exceeded my expectations.
It just exploded.
Yeah.
But also, like I said before, I'd never like understood the value of like taking a few days off and like recuperating
Because it's not in our nature. Right?
No, it's not. But now I feel as good and up to the plate as I did like a couple of months ago.
So do I.
So that's I think taking a break is good.
Yeah.
Short breaks though.
Sure. Yeah. No.
Don't slack.
No, you can't. Because what's bad about taking a break is you go, "Oh, this feels good.
It does. It feels
Oh,
good.
this
doing
is
nothing.
nice.
Yeah.
Maybe one more day of a break."
Yeah.
Nah, dude.
No, back in it.
Because even when you brought up, hey, so like, let's sign up for the mics. Even I was like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, but you knew we had to do it.
I knew I had to do it, but it was like, fuck, I gotta go back to the mics, dude.
Yeah, man.
Shit.
But hey, we gotta hit it.
Yeah,
Gotta hit it.
and
So we're back in it, baby.
that's right. We're fucking back,
To
dude.
taking
As if we
short breaks.
Just little fucking breathers every once in a while.
Also, I think I am so bad at cutting myself like a morsel of slack.
Yeah, we don't really cut ourselves slack.
No, not at all. That I think I forget that it's like all right to be like, hey, you don't have to like do 3 spots this one time this week. It's like it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you just got home from a long day of work. You don't have to go to the gym.
Yeah.
But it's like, yes, you do.
Yeah, you kind of do. Yeah.
You do gotta go.
I think it's a balancing act, but I think we've kind of grown a little bit in that sense.
Yes, so do I.
Yeah. Also, a lot of you are wondering, our new sponsor for this podcast is American Airlines. You're wondering about the redecoration
That's not.
of the new stripes.
That's not a sponsor. Just an awesome couple of stripes.
Yeah, Ryan redecorated the podcast space a little bit, and I do dig it. I dig the stripes a little bit. It gives a little bit of pop.
Yeah.
I think it's better than that map, you know?
Yeah, the map wasn't it. and I knew the map wasn't it. And I was like, remember I told you, I was like, we need to just take the map off, or otherwise we won't think of a new thing.
Yeah.
So that's why it's been blank for so many episodes.
Yeah.
And this is just a work in progress.
Yeah.
I mean,
This might change next week. Who knows?
It will actually.
Yeah.
Next week it'll be better. But the stripe, it's a working concept. Also, I don't care what you guys think. I'll put a Nazi flag back there.
Yeah, dude.
It's not really up to you guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got that fucking sick stripe right now.
I hate to do podcast background. It's like, okay, well then you're not here to change it, so
fuck you.
Yeah.
But you're not me or him. You're not the only two people that matter in the production of the podcast. Are you
me or Ryan? That's crazy. That then you have zero say. That's nuts.
Wait, hold on. He's not me. Is he you?
No, he's definitely not me.
Oh, wait, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, then this guy sucks and should kill himself. Yeah.
It's right, dude.
Yeah.
Don't comment.
I'll put a full fucking NFL Aaron Rodgers spread picture
Totally.
of Donald Trump up there if I want to.
Yeah,
dude.
why not?
Yeah, why not?
You guys don't even know what's hanging right above the camera line.
You have no idea what's up there.
Which is the camera ends about here.
Yeah.
You guys would kill to see what's up there right now.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah, it's like 60 pictures of Harvey Weinstein. You guys have no clue what's up there.
Man, if only you guys saw what we're looking at right now.
Yeah, man. Oh, that's crazy.
Too bad you can't.
Yeah. It's our shrine to Cosby,
All those guys.
Not because of his comedy.
Yeah, because of the bad things. I don't know.
Just a bunch of pictures of fuck, I forgot.
There's a bunch of pictures of SeaWorld torturing animals up there.
House of Cards guy, what's his fucking name? Seven?
Clooney? No.
What's in the box? Not Clooney. What's in the box? What's in the fucking
Spacey,
box?
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he's up there too. The guy's name we forgot. He's up there.
Yeah.
We just didn't want him on camera.
Yeah.
Because of the bad press.
All the bad things, yeah. Why can't I remember anybody's name right now?
Probably because you're only trying to remember horrible human beings that did awful tragedies to people and America.
There's a couple of pictures of Alec Baldwin up there. I'm hearing his lawyers are running out of ammo in the courtroom.
That was cheap.
I hear they were aiming at the wrong verdict.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Damn. I'm not sure that his lawyers grasped the whole scope.
Yeah, dude.
Of the
situation.
The situation, yes.
Yeah.
Of course. But they are coming to grips with it.
They are. Those settlement checks, they won't be blanks.
No, they won't.
No, they'll be full.
That's right.
Yeah.
No blanks.
No blanks.
No.
I'm still laughing at Grips. That was good. The Grips. Oh, man.
Do I have any more gun puns?
You can say what you want about what he does off set, but that guy's not getting rusty.
What? I don't think that landed.
No, the movie that he definitely killed that lady on was called.
He did kill that lady.
Yeah, he killed a lady on Rust.
Oh, okay.
It's called Rust.
Okay, then that did land. I just didn't get it.
Okay.
So that's my bet, honestly.
Actually, that's my fault. I missed the mark on that joke.
You just made it back. Good job. Oh man, he will. He'll be.
It's weird that he's gonna go back into a church to probably atone for his sins.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of weird that he's gonna have to go back there.
Yeah, back to not that church that he definitely did that in, but just a different one.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm out of Alec Baldwin puns. I think that's all I got. I think maybe Grips wins.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe next time he'll have the foresights to think before he, does stuff like that.
Yeah. Maybe aim higher,
Aim higher. That's right. This guy's done nothing to me. Tearing him to shreds.
Oh, man.
Do I have two more? I think I do.
You think right afterwards he went home and got loaded? To deal with the
stress of the
situation.
Yeah, I think he probably did. He probably got
yeah.
Probably got like loaded and reloaded. Probably. Yeah.
I think that's all I got.
I was trying to think of something like extended clips, but clips and extended. Probably like extend his. I don't even know actually.
That camera woman's career wasn't extended.
No, it
wasn't. I
wasn't.
tell you that much.
No, it was silenced. Does that work? I don't even think that. I won't even give myself.
No, because like silencers.
Yeah, I know why.
That totally works.
I don't know.
All right, I think that's all the Alec Baldwin material we have.
He murdered a lady.
Oh man. Let me make it clear: we're laughing at that lady, not Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, and that lady's kid.
Yeah, fuck their whole family.
Yeah.
That's who we're laughing at.
That's right.
We're definitely not laughing at the millionaire that shot a lady.
That was an accident.
Yeah, that guy's fine. We're laughing
at the lady who died.
Who died, exactly. I just want to make that clear.
And the kids who are now motherless.
Exactly. That's what's funny about it.
Yeah.
That's who we're laughing at.
You know what's not funny? A brilliant actor losing his career.
Yeah.
That's not funny. You know what is funny? That bitch dying. Oh, fuck.
Oh, man.
He did kill her, though. I don't know. We gotta stop this. Let's just end this. Fuck. I work with a lot of women. What do you mean, How about we run that back?
No, you were saying?
Let's run that back, right?
Oh, you sure? Okay.
Yeah, as if that never happened.
Okay.
So, I work with a lot of women. I work at a restaurant. I work with a lot of ladies. And every once in a while, they'll ask me to, like, open something, like a jar or, like, a other thing that contains things.
Yeah.
And
because their weak little, like, arms and hands can't do it.
So that's not... I'll get to that.
Okay.
But it's funny because this happened today. This girl came up to me and she needed me to open a jar.
Yeah.
And she said, Ryan, can you open this? I can't open it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, I can open it. And I got it. And it was hard to open. Like, it wasn't easy for me.
Yeah.
It was hard to open. I just got it open. So I was thinking, like, why is it easier for me to open it? It's not because I'm a little stronger. I am a little stronger. But I'm not, like, crazy stronger. I'm not a fucking bodybuilder. So why could I open it? Because not opening it isn't even in the question.
Because if she gave it to you and you were like, I got this.
Yeah.
And oh, fuck. You were able to open it because handing it back to her, still closed, was not on the table.
No.
You were gonna do that, dude.
You can't hand it back closed,
Yeah.
and you can't fucking struggle and then go, fucking weird. This is crazy.
This is crazy. Dude.
What is this?
Because here's the thing. A chick can go and ask a guy, hey, can you do this for me?
Yeah.
And then a dude can't just be like, nah, I can't.
That's right.
Guys have to have answers, dude.
And I wasn't gonna ask another guy.
No, that's the worst you can do.
Hey, I couldn't get it. I'm a big bitch.
Yeah.
Can you do it?
Yeah, dude.
And so
I'm a big weak pussy. Can you open this jar, other man?
Yeah.
Like, nah.
But I was thinking, I was like, I was like, okay, so it was hard to open,
Yeah.
but not getting it open wasn't in the question.
Yeah. So you're faced with an ultimatum.
That's right.
Like this has to be open, but it's hard to do.
That's right. So I was thinking about like her, and I'm just gonna throw a fucking broad, wide blanket over all women. Like women, they go to open the jar, and if they can't do it, then I think in the back of their brain they go, well, okay, I can't do it, but so he can.
Yeah.
And then when I go to open something, there is no, oh, well, if I can't get it, then someone, like it's.
You're right, dude.
You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
I'm the last.
Yeah.
It's either I open it
Or it stays closed forever.
or it stays closed.
Yeah.
So I think, like, because she went to open it, and it hurt. You know when you try to open something and it fucking digs into your.
Yes, I have opened things before.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
It like digs into your hands.
Yeah.
So she did that, and it started to hurt, and then she went, "Oh, what the fuck?" And she tried harder, but it hurt her hand, but then she gave up. She gave up.
Yeah.
She did. This happened today. She gave up.
Yeah.
There was no option of giving up in my head.
Yeah.
She said, "Ryan, I can't get this open. Can you get it open?" And I went, "I'm getting that open." That's opening. When it touches my hands, that's open.
The only other option you could have had is you could have been like, hey, hold on, I got to take this to the back.
Yeah.
And then you could have like put super glue around the edge, and then
yeah.
just, I guess it's impossible.
This is just-
I guess no man on earth can open this now.
Who welded this
yeah,
shut?
exactly.
But
Oh well, and then just leave.
just throw it away. It's a weird one that
Just
came
smack
out.
it on the table.
Yeah, dude.
Pickles filled with glass. You're just like, hey, it's open.
Yeah. But so I went to open it, and it hurt my hand too.
Yeah.
This is what gave me the thought. It hurt. I tried opening it, and it started hurting.
Yeah.
And I went, oh, this really hurts. And then I tried really hard to open. It was like it was stuck shut.
Yeah.
But I was like, fuck, this is so hard. But there isn't like a third person to hand it off to.
Yeah, there's not.
It ends at me. And so I just fucking went, popped it open.
Nice.
And then she went, oh my God, thank you. And I was like, yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Like it was nothing. You're just like, yeah. Like you're not out of breath. You know what I mean? You're like,
nothing.
as soon as she walks away, you're like, ah, fuck.
I was like, nah, it's nothing. I'm going to go to the back for a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I just fucking take a knee.
Your heart's beating.
Yeah.
And you're like, ugh.
And I think there's this weird thing, I think, in guys' heads where it's like, there's no option for it not to work out. Like, there's no quit. There's no, like, well, if it doesn't work, well, then they can do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it has to work.
Yeah, it's got to work.
And we have that mindset. It's like, it just has to. That jar's getting open.
Yeah, failure is not an option.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm getting that fucking jar open. Mm-hmm. And I think every single woman can't open a jar.
Is that the hill you're dying on?
I think that's the end of this one.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I just think it's we don't have that eject button.
Yeah,
we're fucking fighter pilots. We don't have that eject, bro.
Yeah, guys don't have that like that thing to like fall back on. It's like, no, it's you.
Exactly.
It's you.
We are the fallback. I feel like in certain small things, like dumb things.
Yeah, let's be clear. Not like across the board, but in like situations like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
There is no like
because there's no worse punishment than like you can't open the jar and then your other guy coworker's like, dude, you bitch.
Yeah, and then
you a lady couldn't have,
and then he comes over and he just happens to have better grip.
Yeah,
or something stupid.
Or
like,
you loosened it for him.
Yeah, yeah. Must have loosened it up for you.
Yeah.
Classic fucking guy right there.
Yeah, dude.
Must have loosened it up for you, dude.
Mm-hmm. Trying to regain all that you lost in another man opening your jar.
Dude, straight up. And I in this moment, I thought when she said, "Ryan, I can't open this. Can you open it?" I thought, I'll die. before this fucking jar goes unopened.
Yeah, dude.
I'm opening that jar. Nobody else is.
Yeah, dude.
Why? Why do I think that?
Because you want to be the jar opening guy in front of a chick you don't even care about.
I don't even care about
You just
her.
want to open the jar, dude.
I
That's
don't
it.
even care about her.
Yeah.
But when she said, "Can
Yeah.
you open this jar?"
You're like, yeah.
I said,
I can.
I said, "Give me that."
All those bench presses said, yeah, I can.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man.
I'll fucking die before I fucking don't open that jar.
That's some guy shit right there.
It is some guy shit.
That's some inside baseball guy shit.
Yeah. But I got it open.
Guy shit.
I got it open.
You had answers.
Fucking scarred up my fucking palm, but I got that shit open.
You got it open, dude. And that's what being a man's all about, is having answers, baby.
Opening those jars.
Opening jars, man.
Oh, man. Yeah. I got that shit open.
Good. I'm glad you did.
I can live to see another day.
Because you would have had to jump off of a bridge if you couldn't
Yes.
gotten the jar open.
Yeah, if I didn't get it open, I would have had to kill myself.
Yeah, that's
Guy code.
I mean, of course.
That's guy code.
Yeah. Yeah. Because then a woman will have come to you with a problem and you were not able to solve it. Ergo suicide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you're a man and a woman comes to you with a problem and you don't have the solution, you're not a man anymore.
You're a worthless substance taking up, food eating nothing.
That's right.
Yeah, so
that's
go.
actually that's how trans people are made.
Yeah, is that it?
That is it. Because when a woman, if a woman can't come to a man with a problem, and that man can't figure it out,
they just go on
like
trans.
a fucking time warp thing happens, and they're trans now.
So they're like, so all trans people are like, having my dick sawed off is preferable to killing myself, which is what you have to do if you can't solve a problem.
Yeah, all trans men are men who fucking failed at opening a jar or something.
All right, let me play devil's advocate for like a second.
Why bother? It's such a fucking ironclad.
No, hold on.
Blanket statement.
What about the rightful ruler of the state of California, Caitlyn Jenner? What about her?
What about her?
She solved the ultimate problem. She showed how far men could run in the 80s.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a woman came to him, and then a woman came to him and was like, "Hey, can you parallel park the car? I can't do it." And Bruce Jenner couldn't parallel park the car.
For a second, he was like, "Damn it!"
Oh, wait, what the fuck? And zing, and now he's fucking Caitlyn Jenner.
That's why Caitlyn Jenner is Caitlyn Jenner, because she couldn't parallel park once. You know what? I get it.
That's why you turn trans. You just go, "Oh, I couldn't do it for one time, and now I'm trans."
It's the last refuge of your soul.
You don't get to be a man anymore.
No, dude. If you can't open that chick's jar,
I would have turned trans today.
Yeah, you almost did. You almost turned trans.
I was close because it was hard. It was like fucking really tight on there.
Yeah.
If I didn't fucking pop it off, I would be sitting here trans right now.
Yeah,
but I'm not.
That's like the get out of jail free card.
Yeah.
As like a man.
That's right.
It would just be, well, I'm a lady now. Now I don't have to open jars because I got tits.
Yeah.
Still a dick though, but
because you're not a man.
Yeah.
So that is how trans people are made.
So you're saying.
What am I saying?
You're saying that that all trans people couldn't open a jar once and decided to saw off their dick.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much the gist of it. Stupid.
All right.
And trans women?
What?
Trans women? How did they get to be trans women?
Dude, I have no idea.
I know.
How is that?
I actually don't know. I thought if I just kept talking, it'd lead to something.
Yeah.
It didn't. Last week we did a podcast of a friends of ours,
Yes.
Sunset Heights podcast.
Yes.
That was last Saturday.
Yeah, which will be coming out next year.
Yeah, that's
actually.
right.
Yeah.
On our last podcast, episode 37, we were like, hey, we did this podcast a few days ago. It should be out any minute. It's been like 9 days. And every day I've been checking in. Oh, when's the new pod? When's the new pod? When is the new pod? When is that coming out?
It's a great question. I will say though, Sunset Heights, they did just release a couple days ago an episode with a good friend of ours, friend of the podcast, Elise, who we
That's
had
right.
on a few episodes ago.
That's right.
So you should go check that out.
Definitely.
On Spotify. It's called Sunset Heights. It's a bunch of local LA stand-up comics. You know,
It's a great podcast. They're very guest driven. Every podcast they do, they bring 1 to 2 guests on,
yeah.
and it's fun. We did it, and we had so much fun.
It was a baller time.
Yeah.
We were shotgunning beers with Tom Kelly off screen.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
it was great.
Yeah, and it was.
I fucked one up and got it all over. I got it all over my fucking shirt.
You did.
It was a fun time.
We deleted a lot of beers, and
Yeah, dude.
if you want to see that podcast,
Eventually,
who knows when it'll be out?
It'll be up and it'll be in the link in the description below.
That's right.
At some point.
I hope,
Yeah.
fellas.
No, but that was a fun podcast. I do it a million times. Anytime they had us back on, that was so much fun.
100%.
We did everything. We talked stand up. We talked shit.
We talked growing up,
Yeah.
moving to Los Angeles,
Yeah. LA stuff.
a lot of shit.
Yeah, it was great. So
It was fun. So check out bombing. Or no, that's ours.
check out Sunset Heights podcast on Spotify.
I'm used to plugging. That's
Yeah.
what,
It was also our first time on someone else's podcast, which was neat.
yeah, that was interesting.
That was fun.
I brought up how that was unnerving. Not unnerving, but like unusual.
Yeah, because if you say some like retarded shit on here, you can just edit it out.
That's right.
And
I have about 3 chances to cut out some things that we've said,
yeah,
which means that if there's something out there in a podcast that we regret kind of saying, that means it got through 3 filters of us.
and you still regret it.
And
You're
it's
like, I
still-
shouldn't have done that.
Like, what the fuck happened? 3 times. I watched it 3 times.
Yeah.
Because we have like we have the recording part of it, the now saying it, and you get done saying something, and you're like, maybe that won't go in. And then I have the editing the full podcast, clipping it out and stuff. And then I'm like, okay, should that go in? Oh, maybe I'll leave it in. Maybe I'll leave it in. And then I have like the clips part of it.
Yeah.
And then if it gets past all of that and it's still in, then it's in. There's no changing it.
Yeah, dude.
But
Not like we're saying crazy stuff, you know?
yeah.
Not that it's like not that it's like nuts or anything, but like there's always have to fall back on. But no, it was cool doing that. They were nothing but hospitable. It was such a fun hang. It was a lot of fun. And when it does come out eventually,
Go watch it.
like 3 presidents from now,
That's right.
we will link it in the description below.
Yeah, we're gonna blow it up on our Instagrams.
Yeah.
At Ryan Jennings.
Yeah, at Hayden Wyckoff. Also, go check it out, even though we're not up yet. It's a cool podcast.
Yes, it is. I need a buzz.
Fuck, dude.
I can't.
Is this even better than not smoking cigarettes? You know what I mean?
Oh. Oh, I'm just kidding, dude.
Just let me get buzzing and,
Okay.
and then we'll go. All right, ready? All right.
Okay. No, hold on. Now vodka. Hold on.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You're gonna watch this in the edit bay and be like a little hungover. You're like, fuck,
I
dude.
hate myself.
All right. Yo, can we stop making like air vents people sized? You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because I was watching yet another movie the other day.
Yeah.
And it had the like crawling through the air vent and like dropping the grenade and like, oh, it's like save the day guy.
Oh yeah, the classic.
Yeah.
Guy sneaks in through the air.
Yeah,
vent,
through the
like,
air vents.
again.
Yeah, it's okay. So that's been a trope for like 50 years.
Yeah.
And they keep making air vents people sized. It's like, stop that.
They should stop doing that.
They should stop it, dude. How many times has Bruce Willis got to like crawl through and save the day?
Yeah.
Until the guys over at like the designer lab are like,
where is he? Where is he?
They're-
He's in the vents.
Yeah, they're like, guys, we could just make these like tiny.
Yeah. I mean, how much air? You don't need that much.
You need that's too much air.
You need people-sized
Yeah.
air fucking pushed
Yeah.
through a building.
Also, they're strong enough to like keep a person's heavy.
yeah.
A guy's heavy.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, no, we need to make it strong enough so that like a guy could probably crawl through there and like save the day.
Yeah.
Stop it,
The
man.
guys making air vents, they're like, okay, they need to be able to hold the
The full weight.
weight of a human man.
Yeah.
Why? So he could save the day. What?
like they
Don't worry about it.
Like they designed them like that.
Also, we need to put like a trap, a vent door.
Yeah, every 30 feet, something needs to go down so you can drop a grenade down inevitably.
Okay,
from the top.
Should we make the slots in the grate like tiny so you can't see through them? No, they need to be big enough to where you can see what's happening in the evil guy's room.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I thought we made air vents. What is this?
I got into this business for
What are you
for
talking?
money. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
What do
dude?
you mean, dude?
Yeah, I don't know. Air vents. Thieves love air vents.
Yes, they do.
Thieves,
Action heroes.
action heroes, and bad guys.
Yeah, and bad guys. They love air vents.
They
Dude.
do.
They cannot get enough of them.
Yeah, and also it's like the whole, we'll sneak in through the roof.
Yeah, dude.
How do we get in? Air vent access through the roof.
Dude, stop making
Everybody-
that place.
yeah.
And they go in and there's not like one lot. Dude, one trip to Home Depot would solve like 6 movies problems, man.
You put like you can put like like a jail, how jail cells have like the bars.
Yeah.
You could put like some bars
Yeah, dude.
in air vents, so then you'd get to those and you'd be like, oh fuck, I can't go.
Yeah,
but the air would be fine.
Yeah, you know who doesn't give a fuck about jail bars? Air.
Yeah, air.
Air.
Air will go through whatever's in its path.
Yeah, man. And still, they're like, nah, we gotta.
No, they have to be big enough for a hero
Yeah.
to fucking crawl through. Oh, I got one. Also, whenever the fucking guy's in the air vent, and then the bad guys notice they're in the air vent, they start shooting at the air vent. But then the guy crawls like down the path of the vent, but then the bullets are like right behind him.
Stop shooting behind the
he's
guy.
crawling. How fast can you crawl? Slow, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
The guy starts crawling, but the bullets are right behind him the
Yeah,
whole time.
yeah, yeah.
It's like just go.
Yeah, dude. What's faster, me in a prone position or like the flick of a wrist?
Just fucking, he's going. You know where he's going. It's not like he's veering to the left.
Yeah.
You just fucking go.
Also,
And he's fucking bleeding. You see the blood drops
yeah,
through the
it's
bullet
like,
hole.
hey, so we can still like blow do the evil thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, cool, because that guy's dead. There's no one else coming.
That's right.
Cool.
We're good.
Another thing, stop the evil speech before you kill the guy.
Oh yeah, right before they're about to kill the good guy.
100% of all evil bad guy speeches end in the guy not doing the bad guy thing that he wanted. Mm-hmm. Every single one.
Yeah, because it's like every movie, like the bad guy is like, I finally got you. You thought you outsmarted me? I'm the smartest criminal in the world.
They have to have
And-
some fucking long-winded lecture about like their ideals or whatever.
Yeah, they talk
And-
for like 2 minutes.
Yeah,
and the
and
whole time, like the backup is coming in.
Yeah, to save the day when it's like, oh, you think you got me directly with done.
Oh, there's the good guy down. Now he's dead.
Yeah, now he's down. And now he's got a bullet in his head. Hans Gruber wins. Like,
movie over.
yeah, done.
Oh, here's another thing about bad guys. Why do they always lose? I mean, the bad guys always lose.
You think that'd be a great like deterrent to being like, hey, I'm gonna be a bad guy.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
Well-
Wait, why not? because they lose all the time.
Oh, like most of the time though.
No, like 100% of the time.
Oh, like 100%.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to win, right?
Yeah,
You want to win?
yeah. I want to pull off my evil plan.
Oh, so don't be an evil guy, because you won't win.
Oh, that's well.
Yeah.
Shucks.
The good guys win.
Yeah, that stinks.
That's how it always is forever. You don't want to be a bad guy, dude.
No, dude.
Another thing about bad guys is bad guy, like evil guys. Like the evil guys are always like shitty. Like, you know, like villains it's more villains. Like villains are always like fucking gargoyles, fucking hooves.
Yeah, with like
and fucking fangs.
like the first time you watched Lord of the Rings and you saw the like the Saruman's army, where you're like, well, hold on.
Oh, the good guys.
Oh, or were you immediately like, oh, those are the bad guys?
Like the bad guys, the villains always look shitty and they're treated bad. Like the evil emperor fucking hits them.
Yeah, dude.
And it's like, you do what I say, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
And then they're like, whatever the emperor says, I'll do whatever. You think they ever look around and they're like, hey, this kind of sucks?
Also, do you think a single stormtrooper in Star Wars like looked at their boss and was like, dude, that guy's got like 90 wrinkles. He's he's wearing a black cloak. Do you think we're probably the bad guys, right?
They were probably, the clone troopers were standing in formation of like 200.
Yeah.
And they were like, we're totally the bad guys.
Totally the bad guys.
We are doing crime.
The good guy never has 90 wrinkles. You know what I mean?
No, and then you look at the good people.
Yeah.
And they're like dancing and falling in love.
They have
like
like a small beard and long hair.
Yeah, they're making out. They're fucking having a great time. And
Darth Vader's like,
blow up a planet. And it's like, they're like, what?
Dude,
what?
Don't
you want to be on the good side?
Your boss is struggling to breathe. You think that's the good guy? Come on, man.
Black everything with red fucking accents.
Yeah, dude.
You're a bad guy.
You're the bad guy, exactly.
And then you look at the good guys, and they're on a beach, and it's sunset, and they're fucking singing songs and playing guitar.
Dude, I make this point a lot about the Nazis. You ever see like an SS uniform, like pictures of an SS uniform? Literally, a skull and crossbones is like on their lapel, like, and they're still like, no, because Germany, right?
We're doing what's right.
Yeah.
It's like, you're not.
Dude, you've got a skull.
You're not.
You're skull people. Stop it.
Look at America.
Yeah, dude.
We're fucking having parades.
Yeah.
On Broadway in New York City. Fucking, we're amazing. We're awesome. You guys suck. You guys suck. Look at our military. It's awesome.
Yeah, dude. We have like anchors and stuff on people's elbows or shoulders or whatever.
Look at our airplanes. They're fucking beautiful.
Yeah, they're tight.
Ladies painted on them. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, dude. I think it's have like shark teeth from the front of their plane.
Look, our planes look like sharks.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You guys suck, dude. You're the bad guys.
Yeah, man. Bad guys always look like bad guys, too.
Yeah, they do. And I don't want to be a bad guy.
No, man. Like Dahmer. How good was that Dahmer doc, dude?
It was good.
That was so good. That guy played that guy so well.
Yeah, he did.
Speaking of Dahmer, you know how they had like all those shots of his apartment where like there was like blood on the bed and like on like the headrests and everything.
Yeah, there was blood all over his place.
Yeah, but yeah, blood is weird because like if you got some blood on you, like instantly, like a stranger has like blood all over him. Instantly, I'm like, oh my god, are you okay?
Yeah. And
if they were like, no, it's not mine. It switches 180 degrees. It goes around so quick. It's like, oh no.
Oh, that shouldn't be someone else's blood.
Yeah. The whole the stigma of like blood is like, where did you get it? If you got it from yourself, people instantly they want to help you. They feel sorry for you.
Yeah.
But if you're like, no, I got this from like another person, they're like, yo, stop.
Hey, you're covered.
Hey, chill. Let me call the police.
Hey, you're covered in blood. Oh, it's not mine. Never
Jesus
mind.
Christ, yeah. Forget I said anything, dude.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Bye. You don't want to interact with that.
Yeah. Oh no, I was saving a guy. That's never that.
Yeah, dude. You run up on a guy covered in blood, and you're like, "Hey, I can call the ambulance." And he's like, "No, it's not mine." You're, fuck. You're like, Jesus, stop. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'm leaving. Forget you saw me.
That reminds me of that crime that happened. There was this it was years ago.
That crime.
This guy, a murder happened. Someone murdered 2 ladies, and a neighbor found out about it.
This is in Los Angeles?
I don't know,
All right.
but it was like in the 90s or something.
Oh.
And a neighbor like heard it or something and ran over and was like trying to keep the 2 ladies alive. And his clothes just got covered in their blood. He was like trying, like putting pressure on the wounds and like mouth to mouth, all that stuff. And the cops show up and they arrest him. And he got charged for the 2 murders that he didn't commit. He spent like, I don't know the number, but it's like crazy amount of years, like 30, 40 years in prison for a double murder he didn't do. And so that makes me think that if I'm just walking to the grocery store and I see someone fucking bleeding out going, "Please help me,"
Yeah, don't.
I'm just gonna turn around and go home.
Yeah, you ignore them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be fucking in prison for something you didn't do.
Yeah, dude. That's like the worst version of hell.
That's
Because
hell.
you're sitting there and you're like, dude, and like the judge is like life in prison, and you're like, dude, I literally did not do it.
I didn't do it.
It's not up to you.
If I was in that situation, I would just not stop saying the words, "I didn't do this."
Yeah.
I would just, "I didn't do this. I didn't do this." Like, I would disrupt court. Like, court is in order. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Like,
dude.
I would be a nuisance.
Dude, that's the craziest. If there's even one person that is in prison for something that they didn't do, that's like the whole system should burn down. That is unacceptable. That's fucking nuts.
There's a handful of people that are in prison.
Yeah, and they know it, and they're sitting down, they're staring at that ceiling on that like rock pillow that they have, and they're just like, damn.
I didn't do it.
Yeah.
And people don't believe me. And now I'm in a cell. I'm in a cell.
Yeah, dude.
I was just a guy living life, and now I'm fucked.
Yeah,
and yeah, that guy got out years later.
Oh, well, would they give him like $100?
Maybe, I don't know.
But like, here you go.
But like, pretty much, it was just like, sorry.
Also,
go back to life.
Good luck explaining to any job interview guy, which hey, it says here you were in prison, and you're like, well, no, I didn't actually do it. It's like, okay, serious?
It says here you were in prison for a double murder.
Yeah.
I didn't do that.
I actually didn't do it. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a few cases where, like, people went to prison for stuff they didn't do, and they got out, like too many years later, and then they did crimes, and then they went back to prison because that's all they knew, you know?
Yeah.
Because they're like, I can't survive on the outside world, and yeah, it's just fucking sad.
Dude, that's so fucked.
I'd just kill myself. If that happened, I think I'd just fucking...
Just out.
No thanks. Because when you get the courts, dude, like law, like courts, it's just fucked.
Yeah, yeah. As soon as like a court is involved, it's like there's no like hope of like rationale or like critical thinking or whatever.
Or just just like talking to a dude. Yeah. Just like it's like it's always 4 years long. Just for your point to get even heard, you're like, fucking 4 years in prison, dude. I don't know.
I actually had an interaction one time. You remember my old Jeep, the old shitty Jeep?
Yeah.
I backed into a guy in a parking lot, like a Walmart back in Tennessee, and he had like an equally shitty car, just like a shitty. It had like the sun, like the paint was peeling and everything. It was just like some shitty Nissan.
Just 2 shitty cars bumped each other.
Yeah, exactly. And I felt it bump, and then like I rolled in, and when I looked back at him, and then he looked at me, and I was just like, and he goes, and we both went like,
nah.
And he was just like. And then we both left. It's like, that doesn't exist when, like, the courts are involved.
No.
But that's how, like, most interactions should be. It's just, like, between 2 people, you know?
Yeah. Just because it's just get it done.
Yeah.
Just get it done like that.
It's like my shitty life came into contact with this other shitty life, and it's just like,
Who cares?
yeah, who cares, dude?
Who fucking
Who
cares?
fucking cares?
It's not that important, dude. Yeah, but when if I walk upon a murder scene, I'm turning the other direction.
I'm not telling a single soul that
Yep.
I saw that.
I'm not gonna try to help.
Also,
Because
because
it's not worth even the risk of fucking getting, even just like being a witness.
Yeah,
You're gonna take fucking 6 months from my life and not pay me, and I gotta take off work.
yeah, exactly. So I have bills to pay, and you're like,
Yeah.
no, we'll give you $15 for gas. It's like, dude, no, I know.
Don't care.
Dude, that's why I think, like, dude, jury duty is fucked up. They should, like, reform jury duty because they can pluck anybody out of, like, any, like, oh, you have to do this now. It's like, dude, I got a life.
Yeah.
Like,
Or at least they should pay like triple what you're paid.
yeah. It's like if you want to keep the jury duty system, it's like, all right, give me $500 a day, then I'll do it. Everyone's like, well, why does nobody want to do jury duty? It's like, because it sucks.
Yeah.
It's a big fucking dildo up the ass of your life. That's what jury duty is.
I'm literally
and everyone's
losing
like,
money and time for my
everyone's
life.
like, oh, well, you'll be a part of like, you know, justice, and you'll make you'll be the deciding factor. Fuck that. Leave me alone. I'm trying to live my fucking life.
Yeah. Leave me alone, dude.
Jury duty should be like $1,000 a day.
It should be.
Then, all right, I'll do jury duty. Fine.
Yeah. I'll do a bunch of juries.
Yeah, I'll do as many as you'd like. But no, they're like, hey, here's like some lame cafeteria with Jello, and then you get to decide.
Here's a chocolate milk.
Yeah. Here you go.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Isn't this better than
Yeah.
work and getting paid better?
And the state of California has money to buy to build this giant high-speed rail system that will not like actually be available ever. Billions of dollars there, and they're like $15 for jury duty. It's like you can solve jury duty in 1 second.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody that gets jury duty, $1,000 a day.
Done.
There you go.
Then you look forward to jury duty.
Yeah.
Because you're like, dude, 3 days, bro, I got a fucking brand new motorcycle.
Dude, there you go.
I got a brand new motorcycle. I
Yeah.
just do these 3 days of jury duty.
Oh, but that's too expensive. It's like, dude,
Money's not real.
I don't buy the line that like there's not enough money to go around.
Yeah, no.
It's like,
neither do
okay,
I.
so we can ship, not to get like too crazy or whatever, but like we can like 3 times ship billions of dollars to like another continent that's not us.
For no reason.
For no reason to fight like this war, but it's like you can't.
That has nothing to do
That has
with us.
nothing to do with us. But you can't give a guy that shows up for jury duty $1,000. It's like I don't believe that is like a real thing.
Yeah.
Whatever, I don't know. It's just weird. California's weird, man. It's a weird state.
Yeah, don't live here. Don't.
Yeah.
Unless you want to do stand-up comedy for some reason.
That's what's weird though, is that like at the end of the day, all that aside, down the road's the Comedy Store.
Yes. That's the only reason I'm here.
Yeah.
If the Comedy Store wasn't here in Los Angeles, I would not be here.
Yeah.
You know how great Tennessee was?
Yes.
Is Tennessee's amazing. I think about it almost every day. I think about how much I loved living in Tennessee. It was great. I even think about I sometimes I miss the years before I found stand-up, when I was just a nobody, how easy it was, but also how nice it was. Because now it's like, oh, I'm a comedian. I'm trying to be a successful comedian. That is so fucking hard.
Yeah.
I kind of miss the days where I was just a nobody.
I don't.
But then, that's the other side. I don't. But it's just so hard where it's like, fuck, man. Living in Tennessee, doing nothing was so easy.
It was comfortable.
Yeah, comfortable, yeah.
It was very comfortable. Yeah, but that's just part of it, man.
Yeah.
And look, all that aside, all the shit that I talk about California, I'm having a blast out here, man.
No, so am I.
This is
Best times I've ever been alive.
because like, especially like for guys in you know in their formative years, like you need an adventure, dude. Jordan Peterson talks about this a lot, but like you need like a quest, you need like a greater calling, something to go out and do. And moving out to LA to do stand up was that for me. And I've had it's been shitty. When we moved out here, it was shitty. There's been shitty times, but like all that aside, it's been orders of magnitude better than hanging around in Tennessee would have been.
100%.
It's been good. So like
100%.
yeah. So like look, there's good, there's bad. LA's shitty. LA's cool. It's two sides of the same coin. It's just it all boils down to like what you make of it.
That's
think.
right. And we're making the best of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I'm having the most fun I've ever had in my whole life.
I am having a fucking ball out here. As shitty as we talk,
It's hard.
it's hard, but dude, I'm having a fucking blast. It's like a party every weekend. It's like a party, dude.
It really is.
It's awesome, dude.
It really is.
Oh, it's great. It's great, dude.
I heard Mark Norman say once, he was like, he was a nobody, kind of same path as us, sort of nothing going on. Not like a loser, but just like nothing going on, Young, not anything going on yet.
Yeah.
He found stand-up, and he started doing comedy. And then he made it. Now he's Mark Norman. And he said in a lot of interviews, he was like, yeah, I just did it because I liked it and whatever. And, I wanted to be successful. But, like looking back, if I knew when I started how much work it would take, like how hard it'd be, I wouldn't have done it. I would not have done it. It's one of those things where he just did it. And then as the challenges kept coming, he was just like, oh, I'm fine. Because when you look at it like as a whole, you're like, that's impossible.
Yeah.
But when you just take it day by day, it's easier.
On Two Bears One Cave, Segura was talking about. They were having a conversation. It was like if you had to go back to the beginning right now, like
back to the beginning.
I have to go back to the beginning. Physique.
They're getting away from us.
Physique is getting away from us. No, if I had to go back to the beginning,
to quote The Princess Bride.
Yeah, he was like, do you think you could do it now? He's like, no.
Yeah.
He was straight up. He was like, no.
Yeah.
No.
A lot of comedians, they're like, I cannot believe I did that.
Yeah, but also like one thing I can point to that like we're in the middle of right now. I've become very comfortable like eating shit on stage.
Mm-hmm.
I used to go up and I was like, dude, I want to like you want to get laughs and you want to do like, but the more I started writing and the more material that I started getting, I became more comfortable like throwing some stuff out there and being like, I don't care if you guys laugh.
Yeah.
Like this is an open mic with 9 people here. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. And I know 8 of you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't really care.
Yeah, 8 of us are going for drinks like right after this.
Yeah.
And I think getting really like comfortable with that. I hear a lot of comics that are like orders of magnitude greater than us. They talk about like that kind of period when they started out, where they were like, all I wanted to do was kill. And it wasn't until later that I learned to like be all right with bombing. I'm all right with bombing now.
I'm fine with bombing.
I'm fine with bombing, dude.
Dude, I got comfortable.
Bombingpodcast@gmail.com. All right.
That's our email. Please email us any questions or concerns you have about the podcast. We read them every podcast live on the podcast. Yeah, talking about bombing, I got comfortable bombing on stage because I had bombed my whole life. I mean, that's kind of how we came up with the name, and also that's very who we are.
Yeah.
Just bombing in real life, just like fucking real life situations where you just fucking act weird and you just don't kind of fit in. Just fucking bombing, dude.
You bomb the social interaction.
Yeah.
You fumble the conversation.
Yep.
You're just like...
yeah, you just say something stupid and they're like, everyone's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and you're like, fine. Fine.
Forget it.
Yeah.
It's just a bit I was thinking of. Did I ever tell you about the story about the time I was like this close from a human heart?
What?
Did I ever tell you that?
No.
I've never told you that?
No. Was this part of the Dahmer doc? What happened?
Wait, no. This was, yeah, I was like this close from like another human's heart
What happened?
once. I was working at the Nashville airport.
Yeah.
This was when I was doing private. I was servicing private jets, and we had a lot of med flights, like King Airs and like Lear 45s. Like would be customized to where you could like fit a gurney into them. You could like hoist a gurney. I've hoisted gurneys with people in them into airplanes, and that like the doors were made bigger and stuff. Anyways, we'd have a lot of med flights come in and out, like almost every day. And there was this one time where a med flight came in. It was a Lear 45, and they landed, and we parked them, and we chalked the plane, and the paramedics got out. And they hoisted this machine out, this big machine. They pulled this machine out, and they weren't in like, they didn't seem like they were in a big hurry. And so we were like, what are you guys doing? And they were like, oh, we have a heart for a transplant victim. And
And they weren't in a hurry.
I guess they weren't because they had time to show us. And they were like, yeah, we have a heart. There's a transplant patient at Vanderbilt, and yeah, we just got to get this heart to him. And they came off like with coolers. They had coolers, like a lot of them would have like fucking igloo coolers with like fucking lungs and shit in them on ice. Fucking on ice, dude. They'd have a fucking spleen on some ice. But this one machine,
Were there like beers next to them?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. We fucking
They opened the cooler, fucking pull out a fucking Bud Light.
Yeah.
They brought this one machine out, and me and some colleagues were like, "Oh, what's the machine? What's that?" Because it was noticeable, and they were like, "Oh, that's a heart keeping alive machine." That's not what it's called.
Is that what they said?
No,
They call it that?
No, they called it. They called it something way more sophisticated.
Yeah, sure.
They were like, "Oh, this is a machine that keeps the heart pumping." Anyway, so we were like, "Holy shit!" We were like, I was like, "There's a heart in there," and the doctor was like, "Yeah, there's a heart in there. You want to see?" And I was like, "Yeah." Dude.
They had time to show you, like the guy sitting there, like I'm about to die.
Yeah,
and they're like, "Did you want to see a heart?"
There was a guy dying at Vanderbilt.
Yeah,
and this fucking doctor was like, "Check out this fucking heart." So this guy, it was like a machine. I don't know how to describe it. Like imagine like a trash can, like a fucking school trash can, and he takes the lid off, and there's this fucking heart in another box inside the thing, and it's beating. It's a fucking human heart, and it's beating.
Did you ask him where they got it from?
No, I didn't ask. But I look, and it's all clear, like inside a clear box.
Was there a dead co-pilot in the
No.
cockpit? Is that where they got it from?
No, but it was in a clear box, and there was this heart, and it was beating, and there was tubes coming out of it, and there was like a little screen going beep beep and numbers on it, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Like I'm looking at a heart, and then the guy was like, "Yeah, like this is about to be inside a guy. Like the guy we got it from just died, and this is his heart." And it was inside, like I said, it was inside this plastic box. And then he goes, "Check this out." He takes the plastic box off. Now it's just a bag with a heart in it, beating. And I'm like, out loud, I was like, I don't think I should be this close to a fucking beating heart. I shouldn't be this close to a beating heart. So now I'm looking at a heart beating. There's just a bag, me in between, just a bag. Mm-hmm. And it's fucking beating, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Did you have a jar of dirt?
I didn't. I wasn't Captain Jack Sparrow.
Okay.
In Pirates of the Caribbean, this
All
was
right.
real life, not make believe life.
This was like actual,
Yeah,
alive life.
I have to stab the heart to become the next captain of the fucking Davy Jones.
Did they ask you? They were like, "Hey Ryan, do you want 100 years before the mask?"
Yeah, 100 souls.
100 souls.
I fucking stab it. Fucking Davy Jones' ship comes up.
Yeah, at BNA, dude.
But yeah, dude. But the doctor, he fucking for him to show us the heart was crazy enough, but then he takes it out of the protective box, and then he reaches down and he picks up the heart
Like barehanded.
Yes, in a fucking bag. And he's this doctor, he should have been fired. He was holding it, and he was like, "Isn't this fucking crazy?" And I was like, "What are you trying to impress us?"
Like, we make $10 an hour. What are you talking about?
If you're trying to impress us, it's working because that's fucking cool. Dude.
That is cool as shit.
And he was like, "Yeah, anyways, we gotta get going." And I was like, "Yeah, you should."
Yeah, dude. You mean you're pausing to show us?
And I was thinking, I was like, for whatever reason, my first thought was like, I could just poke it. Like I have the power to just poke it, and then the guy would not be alive. And I don't think that would have been my fault because he should not have been showing me this heart.
To just one pin.
Yeah, just one little, just like, and then, oh my god, oh fucking, like 1,000 things would, repercussions would come from that. But yeah, I was looking at a human heart, which is in a guy now. And this guy's walking around through life, and he has no idea I could have fucking ended his life. Just with one slip. Just not a doctor. Not a medical profession. Just,
what, dude? One swing.
Just a loser. Nobody. He has no idea I know what his heart looks like.
Oh, man.
It's pretty interesting. Pretty crazy. Anyways, let's do emails.
Let's do email.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the podcast where we do the email segment of the podcast.
Yes.
We have an email. It's bombingpodcast@gmail.com. It's very simple. You can email us anything you want. A question, a concern, a picture of your fucking feet. We'll look at it.
Yeah. Or like a heart.
Yeah, sure. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, some guy's heart, you could do that too.
We'll look at whatever comes up on the email.
Yeah.
Bombingpodcast@gmail.com. We don't look at it until live on the podcast, so here we go.
We have no emails.
Folks, we have no emails this week. That's pretty upsetting. That happens a lot. Maybe, I look forward to a day where we will have plenty of emails. But it's yet another week where we have none.
We have 0 emails, unfortunately. But thank you very much for tuning in. This has been episode 38 of Bombing.
Tune in next week for episode 39. We do one podcast a week. Keep up with us on Instagram because that's all we use.
Yep.
We don't have any social media other than Instagram.
I am at Hayden Wyckoff, HaydnWickkoff.
I'm at Ryan Jennings. I'm not going to spell it because I don't feel like it. If you don't know how to spell those words, then fuck you. Don't watch the podcast.
Yeah.
Please email us, bombingpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, with any of your questions, concerns, advice, if you're looking to donate your heart somewhere in Nashville, we could probably help out with that.
We know a few things about hearts.
Yeah, something like that.
Please email us with questions. We'd love to answer questions.
Yeah.
We know everything. So I'm just saying, like, if you don't know something, if you're like, wait, what should I do about this? Ask us because we know everything.
Yeah, we got like answers and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you're in LA, come see us at Badger and Jam this Wednesday night.
Wednesday nights
9 to 10.
We're there every Wednesday.
Yep.
And Thursday 9 to 10. And just thanks for watching. And
that's episode 38.
Goodbye.